Jai Shri Ram friends, I am Anand Rajadiksha and you are watching my YouTube channel, the Anand Rajadiksha podcast, which is my English YouTube channel. Well, you have seen the thumbnail and it talks about a guy called Saul Alinsky and his advice that Kejriwal is following. Who was Saul Alinsky? He was an American activist and an organizer, a leftist who died in 1972. Kejriwal was born in 1968, so he was just 4 years old when Alinsky died. So, let me talk about what Alinsky did and what his advice was. Okay, Alinsky was an organizer who basically was a parasite who sought out problems. Don Adams, somebody who has extensively studied Alinsky, he has quoted him saying what an organizer should do. Alinsky advised organizers to find out problems and magnify them, blow them up. Alinsky wrote 2 books, Rules for Radicals and Reveal for Radicals. I would suggest that you make time to download them from the net. They are available. Download them, read them. You will understand what rules parasites play. I mean, what rules parasites use. So, I will come to Alinsky never contributed to the enriching of America. No, he contributed to the impoverishment, in making America poor. And he positioned himself as something of a Robin Hood. No, he was more of a robbing hood. Okay. You see, you make money out of your sweat and, sweat and blood. Your blood, your sweat. Okay. What do people like Alinsky do? They make their money from your sweat and your blood and give it to somebody who has not earned it. Okay. You tell yourself, if you know somebody and he has got too many kids, you tell him, if you can't feed them, why did you breed? Breed only those many that you can feed. And he says, no, my God tells me to go. What? You understand what I am talking about. The kids are a gift of his God. Okay. And Alinsky tells you, and people like Alinsky tell you, that you have to feed them. You have to work to feed them. You have 2 kids, or maybe 1, so that you can afford education for them. And these people, so this is what Alinsky was all about. And this is what Kejriwal is all about, isn't it? He gets them. And this is where I am talking about Alinsky's advice. Alinsky's advice to a few young men who went to him to seek advice. They told him that, their voices are not being heard, their demands are not being listened to. So Alinsky, what he told him? Fill that hall with your people, get your people elected and fill the hall with your representatives. Only then your demands will be passed. Now, he didn't say that at whose expense or whether they will be practical or not. He was just talking about demands getting passed. Who pays for the demands? Are the demands worthwhile? Are the demands rational? No, he was not bothered about that. He was just concerned about whether the demands will get popular support. And popular support means not those who pay for them. No, those who get to enjoy them. So, getting parasites, okay, the number of people to enjoy at somebody else's expense, that is exactly what Alinsky specialized in. You do the work, I will get people who will, suck your blood. That's what Alinsky did, and that is what Kejriwal is doing in getting Rohingyas and Bangladeshis and Baijans of all other colors into Delhi, to load Delhi. That's exactly what he does. And he has gone one step further. In his first assembly, BJP just had 3 candidates. So Kejriwal threw everybody out, all of them out. And that is what a leftist freedom of expression is. Anyway, freedom of expression is only when he is out of power. So that's all you have. And that's what, unless, you see, what has Kejriwal done for Delhi? Who is he giving electricity to? Who is he giving free electricity and free water to? And what is the consequence to you? Because the electricity board has to earn its living. You are the one who is paying for it. So if you produce anything in Delhi, your cost is going up. The product is uncompetitive. It cannot survive. So you are doing, your product dies at the hands of Chinese competition. That's because you are paying more for electricity, and you are paying to, pamper parasites. And because they are there in the voting list, and actually what happens is people get discouraged. They say, when I can get something for free, why should I work? Even those who work, they get off it. They say, why should I work when I can get it for free? Well, then one day comes a day when everybody starves. But people like Kejriwal are not bothered by that. Chavez died in Venezuela. Chavez died before he could see the fruits of what he has, the consequences of what he had done. Maybe same thing will happen to Kejriwal. But actually, do you know what Kejriwal is there for? See, the leftist West, they saw that BJP was going to come to power, Congress was going to go, and they saw that a man like Modi was going to come to power. They know Modi better than we do. Okay, unfortunately. So they got Kejriwal instituted in Delhi, so that the capital would always be a thorn in Modi's feet. It would always be a chain around BJP's feet. It would be a chain, it would be a stone around the neck of the nation. See, when any foreign investors come to Delhi, what they would see is Kejriwal's Delhi. Okay. And they would carry that impression back home. This man stands with Shaheen Bagh. And you know what Shaheen Bagh did to Delhi? He calls himself a self-professed radical. He is calling himself an anarchist, saying, I am a Arajak. That's what Alinsky also was. He compared himself to Lucifer. Who is Lucifer? Devil. So same thing with Kejriwal. So if you elect Kejriwal again, which I am not saying I'm sure. I don't want to say I'm sure. But I won't be surprised if he does get elected again. Okay. I will not be surprised. And if he does get elected again, no, I will not say congratulations Kejriwal. This man does not deserve anybody's congratulations. Okay. No lover of India, no Indian who loves India will say congratulations Kejriwal. No. But I don't have any sympathies for you for not coming out to vote against him, to vote him out. You should have come out. You should have ganged up. You should have got it together to vote him out. Now, at least if he comes back to power, at least stand up for your rights. Okay. Stand up for your rights. And at least don't let him make life difficult for you, because he will do that. So don't migrate from Delhi and make yourself a parasite on others. Don't be a refugee. Okay, don't do that, because that is what the West wants. That is what other nations of China wants. So, and they found the Congress they found the Congress lacking in getting this objective met. So they invested in Kejriwal. You can see, you know everything is there in public domain. What is there for me to say? So, if he wins, no surprises. No congratulations either. And no sympathies to those who did not come out to vote and kick him out of office. No. Anyway, I'll conclude my video here, because that's all I had to say. It's on a sad note, but yes, I had to say this. If you disliked this video, please share it. If you liked it also, please share it. If you like the video, well and good. Otherwise, if you don't like it, then I would request you to share it with others, so that they can know. Maybe somebody's soul will awaken. Okay. Jai Shri Ram.